Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can stay updated with everything important when it comes to money, government relief, and financial news. Today's video is something I'm really excited to share with all of you because it's breaking news that could have a huge impact on many of you. If you're on SSI or SSDI, this week is going to be a game changer for your finances. Yep, the IRS has officially confirmed that $2,000 stimulus checks are being distributed, and we now know the exact dates when these payments are hitting accounts. Whether you're receiving Social Security income or disability insurance, these checks are designed to give you a little extra relief, especially as we head into a new year. So, grab a coffee, sit back, and let's talk about what this means for you. Over the past few years, we've all experienced a lot of uncertainty with the economy. Whether it's the lingering effects of the pandemic or inflation driving prices up, it's been a tough time for many people, especially those on fixed incomes. If you're one of the millions of people receiving SSI or SSDI benefits, you know that it's hard to make ends meet when you're living paycheck to paycheck. That's why the government has decided to step in again to offer this much-needed relief, and the good news is, this time around, it's even better than before. The IRS has confirmed that $2,000 stimulus checks are being issued specifically for those who are eligible for these programs. So, who exactly is eligible for the $2,000 stimulus payment? Well, if you're receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, benefits, you're most likely in line to receive this payment. The IRS is making it a point to get this relief into the hands of those who need it, most people who rely on these monthly payments to cover their living expenses. And for those of you who qualify, there's a great chance this payment could make a huge difference in your financial situation. The IRS has been careful about who qualifies for this round of relief, making sure they're targeting individuals who have been hardest hit by the economic struggles in recent years. So, if you're one of these recipients, you should expect a deposit soon, and it could be the financial boost you've been waiting for. One of the most pressing questions on everyone's mind is, when will the $2,000 stimulus check hit my account? Well, the wait is almost over. According to the most recent IRS update, payments will begin going out as early as January 10th, 2025. If you're someone who already receives your monthly SSI or SSDI payments through direct deposit, you can expect your stimulus check to land in your bank account just like any other direct payment. This is a great thing for a lot of people, as it means no waiting around for paper checks in the mail. But don't worry if you're someone who receives a paper check instead of direct deposit, the IRS has made sure those checks will be mailed out as well. For paper check recipients, you'll be getting your payment within 7 to 10 business days, which means the latest you should receive it would be around January 15th, 2025. For those of you receiving your payments through direct deposit, you'll likely see your $2,000 check in your account before that. Now, let's say you're still not sure whether you'll be receiving the $2,000. Maybe you're worried that there's a glitch in the system or you haven't received anything yet. The good news is that the IRS has made it easier than ever for you to check your payment status. You can go to the IRS website and use their Get My Payment tool, which is a super helpful resource for tracking down information on your payment. It'll tell you whether you're eligible for the payment and provide any updates if there's been a delay or issue with your direct deposit. In fact, the IRS has been sending out notifications through text and email to let people know when payments have been processed, so you'll always be in the loop. In addition to direct deposits, many of you may be wondering if you'll receive the payment by paper check. As mentioned, the IRS is mailing out checks for those who aren't enrolled in direct deposit, and while it may take a little longer, you'll still get your $2,000. If you're one of those individuals who gets their SSI or SSDI payment through a paper check, it's just a matter of waiting for it to arrive. While this might seem a little slow, remember that you are still getting that $2,000 and you can always use the IRS portal to get updates on the status of your check. For those of you waiting for a check, I recommend checking your mailbox frequently so you don't miss it when it comes. Now, you might be asking, What if I don't receive my payment or it doesn't arrive on time? First of all, don't panic. It's normal for some payments to get delayed, whether due to processing issues or problems with the information the IRS has on file. If you're expecting a deposit and haven't seen anything yet, I would suggest giving it a few days. Sometimes things get held up in the system, and your payment may just take a little longer to process. But don't worry, you won't miss out on the payment, and eventually, it will land in your account or mailbox. If after a week or so you still haven't received anything, it's time to contact the IRS. You can call or visit their website to check on the status of your payment and get help resolving any issues. The reality is that many of us are dealing with some tough financial times, and a $2,000 check could make a significant difference. Whether it helps you catch up on bills, buy groceries, or cover unexpected medical expenses, this stimulus check is going to be a crucial lifeline for millions of Americans. So, if you're one of the lucky recipients, remember to plan ahead on how you will use this extra money. It may be a big amount to you now, but always try to use it wisely. Prioritize your essentials, and if you can, set aside a little bit for any future emergencies that may pop up. I know some of you may have questions about whether you qualify for the payment, and if you're in a special situation like receiving both SSI and SSDI benefits, you might be wondering how that affects your payment. The IRS has confirmed that those who receive both types of benefits are eligible for the $2,000, but there are some complexities involved with how payments are processed for these individuals. It's always a good idea to check the IRS tools for the latest information or contact them directly if you're in this situation to ensure you get the payment you're entitled to. In closing, I just want to say how exciting it is to finally see this round of stimulus checks coming through. After so much uncertainty and delays, the fact that the IRS has confirmed these payments and has specific dates for when they'll be issued is a huge relief for a lot of people. If you're someone who's been struggling to make ends meet, this $2,000 stimulus check could be just the financial boost you need to get back on track. So, keep an eye out for those deposits, check the IRS website for updates, and don't forget to let me know in the comments below when you receive your payment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how this stimulus check will help you out. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends who might benefit from this news, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.